I didn't really see who you were. He said, none of the men want to go back up there unless you go on with us. I don't know if you guys have heard of Desmond Doss. Desmond Doss, the conscientious objector. They made comic books about him and all this other stuff. And there's a movie called Hacksaw Ridge that's about his life. But anyways, he was a Christian man, and he wanted to, World War II is coming, and he saw all his friends going, and he's like, no, I got to do my part for my country. But in his church, they didn't believe in even touching the weapon. And so when he signed up, he said, just so you know, I'm going in as a medic because I want to go and save lives, not take lives. I'm a conscientious objector. I'm not going to be able to touch a gun. And so he goes over there and he gets to his training, and his unit sergeant and captain and find out that we got a man in here that doesn't want to touch a gun, and he's going to be out here with our troops and supposed to protect and keep us safe. They ridiculed that man. They did everything they could to try to get him out of there. They beat him up, had him beat up, they tried to court-martial him because of a mental health, thing. Well, maybe something wrong with him in the head. They had the psychologist come, and psychologist said there's nothing wrong with him. He just has tightly held beliefs. They tried to court-martial him, but that failed. They were stuck with him. Matter of fact, the one captain had said, look, I don't want you nowhere near me when we go into battle, because I need somebody that has a gun. So he goes over there, and they get to a place in the southern part of Okinawa in Japan, and it's called Hacksaw Ridge. Now, Hacksaw Ridge is a place where this ridge is about 400 feet high. And they had to go up on there because that's where a lot of the Japanese holdouts were, and they were holding on to that ridge. So their mission was to take down that holdout in that ridge and, help advance our troops into Japan and ultimately win the war. And so they get up there, and from the first battle, they find out maybe we misjudged Desmond Doss.